Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Shawn Anthony. Listen, fam, I know this could be the very first time you ever checked out the show, right? There's over 2.5 million podcasts, so shout out to all of them. But let me tell you first and foremost about what we do each and every single week. We continue to bring you an inspiring person or a message that's truly going to help you, whether you're trying to climb that career ladder, that corporate ladder, or perhaps become an entrepreneur, start your own business, or you're an entrepreneur already struggling trying to figure out, okay, what's the next steps? The cool thing about the show is everybody who has been up here has answered the question we've all asked ourselves at some point in our life. And as school's over, now what, right? Like, what do we do? How do we figure this thing out, right? And because of you, this show has completely blown up. We featured huge names like Ed Milet, Grant Cardone, Grammy Award winners like Estelle, and many, many more. But if you're rocking with me for a while, you know how I like to kick this thing off. And that is with the review of the week. So shout out to everyone right now that's watching us on YouTube. It's time for the review of the week. I'm going to pull it up right here on the screen, and it comes from Christina Hutchings, and she wrote, "One of a kind, the coldest major gems drop, so make sure you're ready to jot down notes to apply them." Listen, Christina, I appreciate you for rocking with us, calling us the coldest, calling us one of a kind. Guys, if you've been enjoying this show for quite some time, and we've been rocking since June of 2018, the only thing we ask is that you scroll to the bottom of your screen. If you're listening to us right now, Apple, on Spotify, smash that 5-star rating and leave your review. Or perhaps you're watching us right now on YouTube on our channel, School's Over, Now What? Be sure to subscribe, fam. Hit that like button and tell a friend about the show. This has helped us do some of the most amazing things. And here's what I want to tell you right now. If you've seen the title for today's episode, I love when I'm able to get into these solo episodes, these really, these messages that's going to change your level of thinking, because we've interviewed a lot of people, but sometimes you got to get the word from me. And today I want to talk about this, right? You need better habits. I'll say it again. You need better habits, not motivation. Right? You can listen to some of the most inspiring people on this planet, but if you don't have the habits in place to be successful, you'll never win. So let's break it down and let me share with you right now some habits and how you can put them in place for your business. And I wrote some things down right now because consistency is the key. Like, if you have consistency with your habits, those are things, there's going to be days where you're not going to feel like doing anything at all. Like, you're not always going to feel like, all right, I should, get up and, look at this report. I should get up and check my sales, or I should make this post, or I should reach out to X, Y, and Z amount of clients. You're not going to have it. But having those habits and having that, ingrained into your system is going to be a game changer for you. So one of the things I want to help you do right now is to apply better structure. So I want you to start setting alarms, right? Set alarms. So if you say, okay, I perform my best when I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I go to the gym. One of my habits is I have an alarm that goes off at 5:20 a.m., fam. I'm giving y'all my full play. At 5:20 a.m. and it says it's time to get to work. Right? It's time to get to work. It's a dumbbell emoji, and it motivates me to say, hey, all right, let's go. Let's get to the gym. Let's lift these weights. Let's run on this treadmill, whatever it is, because I know what that energy boost does for me. It allows for me to have a very productive day, right? So first alarm is that. The second alarm is the structure for the day. So here's a hack that I learned from Twitter CEO, former Twitter CEO. Shout out to Elon Musk, who just bought the company. But a former Twitter CEO gave away his daily routine. And one of the things he did that I implemented was theming my days. Like, you got to start looking at your days and saying, okay, how do I be productive? So for you, if it is, check sales Monday, is it, on Tuesdays, have that team meeting. On Wednesdays, reach out to X, Y, and Z amount of clients. On Thursdays, just focusing on content. And on Fridays, it could be something very simple. It could be something where you could honestly give yourself a 4-day work week so you can go back, reprogram yourself, Find that center where you can be calm, collected, and just get ready for the weekend to go back at it on Monday. But theming your days has been a complete game changer for me and my business. The next thing I want to focus on is knowing when to reset. Like, you got to know when you need to reset, right? You got to know, all right, I've had, X, Y, and Z amount of stress today. I've solved this amount of problems. I made this amount of decisions, but now I need to reset. So it could be escaping the office for a day. It could be working in a different environment. I want you to try out different things so that you can start having better habits, but you have to pay attention to your body. You got to pay attention to your structure. You got to pay attention to when are you performing the best. This is how you get those habits. And if you're struggling with figuring out habits, there's a book I want to recommend to you right now called Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book will help you realize just how much being consistent and having a daily routine could change everything for you. Because as you're going through life, as you're going through the hurdles, as you're doing after you've already created, or, just start creating before you start consuming. And by doing this is how you can start having a game plan, a proven 3-step process that's going to work for you. I've been applying this 3-step process and it has been working for my business tremendously. Guys, I hope you are taking notes. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I hope you are running away with information that you can apply, because there's so many times we watch other people do great things and we tend to think because they have done it, we can't do it. Or we tend to think because they're doing it, there's no space for us. There's plenty of space for us. But what we first must do is normalize our own unique journey. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next week with another amazing guest. And as always, dream it, believe it, go out and get it. Hey, what's up, fam? Thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. We'll see you next week here at School's Over Now What. And always remember, dream it, believe it, go out and get it.